Yo, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy DC coming back with another Bullseye of a video here today on the channel. We're gonna be doing a really dope video showing in the Mixathon series where I just, get the mixing and I don't, I ad lib here and there and I tell you guys what's going on, but I actually mix live. I cook it up from scratch with the raw tomato, the raw onion, the raw lettuce. You feel me? Just the raw ingredients. So let's get to this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and support the channel. Check the links. Go grab a course. Go grab a plugin preset. Go, book a mix. Do whatever you want, but we're gonna give the gems regardless because I fuck with y'all. So today we have a dope ethnic style beat that we're gonna be working on, right? So what gave me the inspiration to make this video is there's a dope legendary engineer named Ken Lewis. On YouTube, he mixed 50 Cent and Jeremiah Dupri, Down on Me. I think he mixed it. And there was he had a little YouTube page way back in the day. And I remember he just mixed the beat straight up. So I was like, man, I would love to just mix a beat from the perspective of the engineer who's just starting off with the beat. I would say maybe 60% of the time when I get a mix, I might start with the beat. When I get the stems, I'll start with the beat. But sometimes I just start with the vocal. I'm actually not going to be playing the vocal. This is like an ethnic style, trap beat, because I just want to focus on actually mixing the beat itself. But if y'all want to see me go more in depth, I'll definitely do that. All right, so let's get to it right now. First thing I do is I listen to the beat. I export it, make sure I got me a little reference track so I could go back and forth, make sure I'm not fucking this shit up. Dope. Okay, so the first thing that I hear is that, okay, there's going to be a component of low end that's very important in this song. I need to loop something, right? And this is the relationship between these three brothers, kick, bass, and these bells, right? Because these bells are going to be providing a little bit of like that low end support. Well, it's a featured element. Okay, so that's why I'm going to isolate those first. But let's not forget, on my beats, I like to use the God particle though on the beat bus. If it's a 2-track beat, it don't matter. I just like using God particle because it does a lot of the heavy lifting to start, Another plugin that I've been enjoying a lot lately is that one plugin. What is it called? Isn't it called Orion? I like that plugin for the drum bus. Okay, so I like mixing like this too because I'm starting off from a really good place. Just like Jason Johnson was saying, we gonna start from a good place. All right, so that's kind of get me in a good position to start off so far. Now I'm gonna highlight these three elements. Let's go. Before I even play around with the low end, these bells are dry. They need some water. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a little bit of a drop of water to these. Just something to get them a little bit wet. Okay, so let's see what we're working with. We're checking the low end of these bells and the bass. So this is a good producer, you feel me? There's not too much low end right here, but I definitely want to hear something out of this. So I'm going to use the Vitamin from Waves. I like this preset I have right here, just pushing a little bit of density. Cool, now let's see what we can get out of this 808. Usually with the 808s, I'm checking to see the pattern. Okay, this is an 808 that's kind of long, so I might just compress it to keep it stable because you see it has parts where it peaks, right? So it's kind of not a flat waveform. So I might find myself using something along the lines of a Fab Filter Pro C. So that just makes the 808 sound harder. It makes it sound more dense. Let's mix though. Let's not be. I'm not trying to be sitting here talking too much, but at this point, I'm definitely gonna listen to my reference. And let me pull up the beat bus real quick, just so I can level match my shit. All right. So what do we hear so far? We hear like okay, more width, all that shit. But just let me mix, bro. Let me just mix, bro, because I'm not trying to talk too much. Let's see. We're gonna be doing a soothe for sure. There has to be a side chain on that, just because not all the time side chaining, but because like okay, this is one of those songs that needs a side chain. So always like listening to the music and knowing like, okay, well, this is a song where I need to do that trick, or nah, I don't need to do that trick this time. Yeah, I know the hi-hat's got some like low end, but I really don't care. If anything, I want to try to like, bring some grit out of them. You know? Hi-hats need to start moving though, so that's the most important thing about the beat. When that vocal come in, we're gonna need space. So yeah, let's see. Might be the type of shit where I just gotta go like. It might just be the type of shit where I gotta go like this. Nah. All right, cool. Let's keep moving. I feel like these bells just gotta be like wider, like damn near like phased wider. So I'm gonna do some trick like this that I learned from another engineer, and put it like this, and let's blend that in. Nah, 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 nah. I don't like how that sounds. I might just use a OZONE imager. Perfect. I like how that sounds. The kick is like not. It's like too long in the low end type shit, So I think that I should use like a neutron, transient shaper, and try to like make that low end like super super quick. But if I mix the beat, I can tell where the fundamentals at. Put my crossover there. Yeah, I kind of see 64 as that number, so let's go to 64. Damn, you're not gonna let me get to 64? That's crazy. That's crazy work. $119 will do. Fuck. See, it sounded better like this. All right, at that point, shit just sound good at this point. Let's go back. The bells, the whole music could just feel better. So this is usually when I'd probably like bring some shit in on the music. What's a good plugin to bring in on the music? I think I already got it in front of me. I think it's called Spectral. Like how it sounds. I like how it sounds. I like how it sounds. The hi-hat rolls. Let's try to do something with that though. Hi-hat rolls. Hi-hat rolls. Hi-hat rolls. Hi-hat roll. Roll hi-hato. Hi-hato roll. Damn, bro. My hi-hat's gotta do something, bro. I gotta do something, bro. You feel me? I'm not a pro engineer. I don't know that quick command in Pro Tools that fucking lets the shit go from like, you know, like automate anything in Pro Tools. I don't know that shit. Sorry, pal. Sorry, pal. Yeah, that shit don't need to be all that motherfucking bright and all that shit, bro. You feel me? Because everything else is already like whipping and kicking and et cetera type shit, you know? Just one bar type shit. That shit don't gotta be whipping and kicking all over the fucking place, man. Like, now we got a little bit of movement across these hi-hats. Let's check. bro. Mm-mm. Not everything fucking needs, you know, something. You feel me, bruh? We just do it based off of if the shit sound good or not. You feel me? Like for example, I'm paying attention to this waveform right here. I know a kick is playing. I know. I want this to be a little bit more even. You know. See, it's a lot of shit going on right there. And there's a lot of fucking harshness right there too. Nah. You see, that's some shit that you gotta use Soothe for, bro. But just to switch it up, I'll probably use Ozone Stabilizer, which is another great one. Definitely got to throw in some Soothe. I might even throw in a tape though. You see, when you have a sound like that's sounding like that, bruh, at that point you might need to put on like a lo-fi tape, you know? It's not actually that bad. maybe it could benefit from like, you know, just a little bit more level. Now I could really start roasting and grilling this shit, cause at this point, bruh, in the mix, like if the beat is already like starting good and you start bringing in a 2-bus, bruh, I'm gonna just bring in a 2-bus, you know, real quick. I bring in my Fairchild that we all know that I love, the Fairchild, and I bring in that EQP1A. And look at these 2 plugins is gonna light it up. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same, bruh. Yeah, and this thing, cause it's got to stand on its own at some point. I definitely want this to cut through, you know, maybe, or give it some air. Woo! Give it some air. Now the drums. The drums at this point, bruh, you see how the mix ain't really doing too much. You feel me? You got this little shit right here, this little shit right here. I just think I'm just gonna go in there and like take out some nasty frequencies out of the 808 so it could be a little bit more clear. Listen to the kick. Listen to what it's doing for the kick. I'm trying to let the upper harmonic breathe a little bit. Woo! Something as so simple as that, bruh. And then we're gonna finish it off. We're gonna hit the kick a little bit. I do this shit, you know, where I just take some nasty frequencies, because there's always gonna be some type of nasty frequencies. Maybe it's possible we are going to thrash this shit out of this loop, but probably not. But yeah. And that shit just makes the kick clear. It just makes it a little bit more clear. Just a little ass notches. So yeah, I could really be on my bullshit though, and really like build up a whole 2-bus on y'all stupid ass. I would really throw another God particle on this shit. If I was on my bullshit, I throw another God particle and I blend. That's funny, bro. Yeah, I would blend at that point. I throw another God particle And then if I was really on my bullshit too, what I would do is I would go in there and I would throw. Well, I am on my bullshit, as y'all could tell. I would go in this bit on this plugin, right, and I go in here like this, boom, boom, everything mono. I'm going in there. I just think the only thing that we need is the beat could use a little bit more oomph. No. Maybe beat that. Nah, that's not doing it for me, bro. That's just not doing it for me. I'd rather throw it on the whole music bus and call it a day and the beat is done, you know? All right. How much time has it been? 35 minutes. Not bad, not bad. 30. So yeah, in 30 minutes the beat is already cooked. And yeah, we're just gonna go back and forth real quick, but that shit is pretty much done, and then I will pop in the vocal at that point. Bruh, that low end, bruh, is not the same. Oh, the separation between the kick and the, bruh, come on. Now, just to show y'all something real quick, let's say if you wanted to like, be on some bullshit too, what you could do like to get the bass to cut a little bit more. It's a bonus tip for the people who's still watching. I would just use this dumbass shit right here. Roll off the lows. Let's go. Yeah, so you just cut off all the dumbass lows, and then you'd put like a TS. It, put one of these plugins on called a tube screamer. You use a TS overdrive, you know, and you get your bass to be image a little bit harder, you know. Man, my dumbass had it already in the right place. Yeah. That way your bass will cut through even more type shit, you know? Let me throw on the L2 for the clip. So now like you're just listening to more of like the upper part of the bass because we imaged it with this, right? So now it's like you're just listening to like mid range and you just blend that in type shit. Let's go do it one more time. Let's play back. Damn, so now we in a good position, drums hitting hard, and then vocal will pop in. Mid range is already like kind of cleared up a little bit too. You hear like there's kind of like a gap, you know? Like the original beat sounds a little muddy, but now that we kind of mixed it, it's kind of like a gap. And that's where the vocal will fucking go into. That's why it's always better when you have stems and you mix some shit, because you can create that gap. You feel me? That door hole, you know, that keyhole to put the key in, which is the vocal. Just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my family. I see y'all like these videos. They're doing good. So keep supporting, keep commenting, keep liking, keep going to the links and copping the preset, copping the tutorial. Where I do the cop the courses. I do this all the time in the courses. You feel me? Maybe there's some hidden stuff for you there that you would like a lot. You know, me doing a full mix breakdown, the drums, the bass, everything. Just want to say thank you very much for being a great part of my YouTube family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Peace.